What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Queer and Present Danger. I am one of your hosts. I am JB. Um, yeah, guys, we're here. We're late, but life happens. But it's all good. We made it. We're here. You're welcome. We're here. You're
Only an
welcome.
hour late. It's no big deal.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal.
We'd still
We're
be waiting another like 30 minutes to an hour if it was a Gaga concert. So.
listen. And if it was a Lauryn Hill concert, it would never have happened. So we're here. I need to stop talking about her like that. She's amazing and we love her. At any rate,
That's
uh,
amazing.
um, our hosts are here in the building. Tig, hi, Tig, how are you doing? Uh, oh, it still says it still says State of the Union live reaction. Oh, damn it!
Oh, no, no, no,
It's all
no.
good. It's fine. Yeah,
Fix it
it's
now.
alive. Let's fix it
Fix
now,
it right
guys.
meow.
Fix it right meow.
Right
Right
meow.
meow. Right here. Right
Right
meow.
now. Right here. Right
Right
now.
meow. Listen, we're all punch drunk. It's been a lot. But look, I put my IML poster up.
Oh. I still don't have mine up.
Yeah. Wow.
I need a poster frame for it.
But but guys, Tyler,
But
how are you doing?
I am sore.
I know you've been out here trying to get like buff and shit.
I am sore and I am tired.
Good morning, Mason.
Good morning, Mason.
Okay, cool.
We probably all have the same amount of grogginess. Nope, it just updated
It
itself.
updated. Yep, it updated itself. So we're good.
It's
Yeah,
America.
so we're running a little behind, but we're here. Let's just jump right on into it. Who the hell asked for Mark Wayne Mullen to be Secretary of Homeland Security? I mean,
I
listen,
know who didn't.
I didn't. I didn't. Like, listen, were we fine and excited that Christy Nome was gone? Sure, yeah, it's like good. We were good on that, but like we went
This is
from
what happens. So this is what happens when you say anybody but. Like, just to be clear,
you,
this,
you know what?
Trump is what happens when you say anyone but. When we said anyone but George W. Bush, and we ended up with GWB 2.0.
I wouldn't even listen. This one makes GWB look like a saint. I don't know what the hell is going on here.
So I said 2.0. GWB 2000.
I mean, I still am of the idea that when the Hadron Collider came together, we got put into a parallel universe where like everything is just bad.
Well, is it just me or has anybody else noticed that like a lot of lights have a prismatic halo around them? I never noticed that as a
I think
child.
that's just you.
That was not something that
I
happened.
I I think that's just you. But I'm
You don't see the circle?
but
Like,
I'm
look at
picking up what
headlights
you're
and
putting
stuff.
down.
And even the moon, most of the time, it has a rainbow halo around it. Yeah, but
Well,
I've noticed it in buildings looking at lights, and I've noticed it on in headlights driving. And it's not my astigmatism.
You might have a you might have a stigmatism, not astigmatism, a stigmatism.
Stigmatism.
You got that
I'll tell you,
stigmatism.
I do got a stigmatism. I got a stigmatism to having Mark Wayne Mullen as our fucking anything.
Listen,
But you
this
know
is the
what?
man.
But you know
This,
what? Thank you for getting him out the fuck of Oklahoma.
but here's the deal. This is the thing. Like, let's keep it 100. This is the man that was going to fight somebody in the middle of Congress. You know what I'm saying? He was going to throw bows
Yeah.
at somebody, which normally, like, I'm down for a good public fight. You know what I'm saying? I love a Real Housewife type fight. I love, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily watch the like MMA because that's gay porn with clothes on. I don't care what nobody say.
That's what
Um,
makes it so good.
you know what I'm saying? Like they be in, you know, but I feel like if you're just gonna do it, just do it. Like just take it out and, you know, then I'm good. But
You
like,
know, just because a president wrestled a bear on the White House does not mean
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But can Trump wrestle a bit? Can we have him do that?
please, please. I would be totally fine with that.
Be fine with that. Mason, Mason, I'm here for like to me. Okay, so color me stupid, but
You're stupid.
I I thought that, you
Just give you a
know,
red hat.
the whole purpose of having people in these positions were people who were qualified, were experts in their field, were
Or at least lobbyists.
Tig, you ain't got no audio. Kid, Tig, your audio ain't working. It's a good thing you ain't had a whole bunch to say yet, because
It defaulted to something else again. Thank you for noticing that.
thanks, Mason. But like real talk,
I'm gonna have to
like
remember that.
we
Or at least
are,
lobbyists in their field. I mean, fuck. We don't even have any lobbyists in our field.
yeah, but even lobbyists, like real talk. I don't like the idea of having lobbyists in.
Well, no, that's a total joke.
Positions.
Just to be
But
clear.
like at the end of the day, like even if if they were lobbyists, they are lobbyists for an industry that in which they have some sort of vested interest in knowing what is going on
And possible expertise, because they do have to convince a bunch of done people that they know what they're talking about in order to sell them on it. Even if it's just, this is how much money we'll make. And that usually helps most Congress people, you know.
right.
But
Like,
just to jump back to what I was saying, because no one could hear me, I was asking you, you do live in the 2000s America. Like, let's even roll it back. You do live since Reagan's America, right?
I mean, because
Like,
Reagan ruined everything.
Yeah, I mean, we'll always go back to that. But the real point being, like, it is not how qualified you are. It's how many people you know that
Right.
actually get you into positions of power. That's what it's been since the Reagan administration.
But at least
Like-
there was a thin veneer of competence.
Well, let's review
A
that,
veneer.
shall we?
Veneer.
The veneer
Gilded
usually was
confidence,
only seen,
competence.
by and large, from one side of that mirror. It wasn't on both sides. The shine only really was utilized. It was utilized by everybody a little bit, but you can look back at previous administrations and call out where some people were like, no, that person didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Versus more often, especially during like Obama's administration, or even Biden had people who were qualified in there. And both of the last two Republican ones, and Tyler, I'm not saying everybody was qualified. We
Hi, Stewie.
but yeah, that's, you know, the point being that by and large, why did it sound like someone opened up my front door? Anyway,
Let's finish the story.
well, it's just the big point being that by and large, you can see nepotism in on both sides of the aisle, but
Yes.
it feels like, at least for the last two Democrat and one person who's been the Republican, one side's at least tried.
It depends on if you listen to Rush Limbaugh or not.
But I mean, like, first of all, we're not even doing that. Right? May he rest in piss for all of his days. But
Yes,
Piss,
100%.
but I think that
Along with Herbert Walker. What?
But I think ooh. But I think that like we are in a situation right now where, and this is gonna like move us into to another topic, but follow me. We're in a position right now where we have our Secretary of Homeland Security is a plumber with a college, without a college education, without any like real bona fides in dealing with the complex issues and things that are happening in our country right now, right? So we don't have that. We hear, and then we have
maybe possibly we can hope that he would know how to flush the shit down.
no, he doesn't.
He's so full of it. That's the problem. He's been waiting in it so long he doesn't recognize the stench. The stench words.
He doesn't.
No, he's been selling it.
And this is a person who made his career
Insider
on
trading.
being,
But when
being
you don't have
bombastic.
an SEC anymore, how are you going to keep him in check?
And being bombastic, being argumentative, like literally was going to fight a man in Congress during session. You know what I'm saying? Was going to get up and get to boxing. So clearly he doesn't have, like the self-control is not there. You know what I mean?
I've not met a single person in the state of Oklahoma that actually thinks that he's not a complete asshole. Real talk.
Yeah.
I've not met a single person.
But then, you know what I'm saying? So we have that. We have Pam Bondi, who literally, like, I finally watched the South Park, this most recent season of South Park. And, I was like, where's the lie? Like, literally, like, her nose is broader than mine. and baby, and I'm on team dark skin. You know what I mean? Like, you're in a meeting, you're in a hearing talking about the Epstein files, and you're out here bitching about talking about the stock market being over 500 points, 500 or 50,000 points.
50,000.
50,000 points.
I was like, and then it dropped. And then it dropped 3,000, and I
because-
was like, hey, so what was about that 50,000?
Yeah.
Because, like, you know what I'm saying, right now, we're sitting at, because I keep the stock on my thing, although I don't have no stocks because I'm poor, but, like, 45, the stock market's at 45,000. Can we start talking about the Epstein files now? Like,
Yep.
and then, and this is going to pull us to where, I'm going to pull it into the station. Here we go. And then we have a Secretary of Defense who is a warmonger. Like, he is a literal warmonger. Like, he is someone who is...
It's the Secretary of War.
No, fuck
It's
that.
the
We'll
Department
never.
of War.
I will never call him that. It
Will
will never be that. It will never be that. It will never. Listen.
For a man
the
who
Gulf
can't
of
throw an
Mexico-
axe at an axe throwing thing, but throws it over the top and into a drummer, he doesn't get any credibility to his ability to use tools of war.
What are saying? You know what I'm saying? And he's like,
He's just
so
the
he's got us
secretary.
in this.
He just takes the meeting minutes.
They've got shut up. They've got us in this quagmire
He's taking something from
of
Trump.
of ew.
Tell me.
I said,
tell me
I
he's
said,
not.
I said
he is
minutes,
not, a
not
bottom.
inches.
Tell me he's not a bottom. That little bitch boy.
I said minutes, not seconds.
God, I made my stomach hurt. Oh God. Oh, why would you do that to me? But like, we're in this quagmire, and I don't care what anyone says. Like, Iran put their dick on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, they literally were like, oh, this is the game you want to play? Cool. Got you. You know what I'm saying? And am I someone who is going to cape for Iran? No, I'm just not. Like, I'm not. But the way we are going about this, and the way that we are doing this, and the way they're trying to convince the American people that we are winning this thing when we clearly are not, is fucking ridiculous. And it's wild to me that, like, we are having, you know, we don't know why we got in there. Like, let's keep it real, because not officially. I mean, we know why we got in there. Let's be real.
Yeah, we do.
But, like, officially, we don't know why
rejects
we got
President
in there.
Trump's
Because every
15-point
time they
peace
say
plan.
something, or every time they give us an explanation, it's different than the one that they gave us before. First, it was that, you know, Israel was gonna bomb Iran, and so we did it first because we wanted to
Stability,
keep them from
precision,
bombing Israel
that's
or
the
U.S.
essence
territories.
of driving.
Okay, cool.
Often.
Meet
You know,
Sam,
not cool,
your average
because,
internet user.
I didn't realize I
Sam
lived in
loves
Israel.
cat videos, online shopping, and
You know, I didn't realize I voted for Benjamin Netanyahu. Like, these are, and listen, I'm going to say right here, right now, it is not anti-Semitic to criticize the government of Israel.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't mean that I don't like Jewish people. I love Jewish people.
100% that needs to be a broken stereotype, is that if you question Israel's leadership, you are somehow against Jewish people. That is not the same thing. As an American, think that Donald Trump and his regime are a bunch of moronic children who are the stupidest fucking people in the world. That doesn't mean I hate Americans. That means I hate that douchebag. So the same can be said about our referencing of the Zionist government of Israel and its ridiculous power hold over the United States government, because they do. Everyone who has been reviewing this has made that connection, that Israel's government is forcing the United States to do things.
Like, and here's the thing.
Because the World Bank.
And here's the thing. And now, like, we're already dealing with the aftermath of what they've done. We are dealing with the fact that gas prices have jumped $2 motherfucking dollars. Two of them. $2 whole dollars. And that's not $2 that's $2 a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
And so we are now spending $2 more a gallon at the pump in a situation where we are already strained and people are not making it in this country. Food price, that's going to affect food pricing. That's going to affect travel. That's going to affect just literally everything that we do in our life is going to get more expensive.
We are a petroleum-based economy, so anytime that oil prices change, it affects everything, because like you said, it talks about shipping, it talks about handling of things, it talks about the making of a lot of products. I can literally look around my room and find a half dozen things that have some level of petroleum or petroleum byproducts used. You can't even fucking see it. My cup, plastics, they use petroleum byproducts. It's a whole fucking problem that affects so many things.
I mean, but I think I don't know who Victor and Mike is, but okay. But I mean, I think
They were log cabin Republicans.
Oh, got it. But I think what's crazy to me, and why this is like literally causing me heartburn, is we literally just got out of the Middle East.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We just got out. This was a man who ran on no new wars. He ran on that.
Yep.
And
Did he?
yeah, he ran on it. The whole thing was, if
The
you
second
put
term?
Yeah, second
Yeah.
term. He said, I am a
Second
no-war
term.
president.
I'm a no-war president. If you vote for Kamala Harris, we're going to go to war with Iran. That's a direct quote. A direct quote. If Kamala Harris becomes president, we're going to go to war with Iran. We're already here. We're here.
A year in.
Well, he doesn't think that it's a war because there's a deal to be made.
Mason, if I can sell you on $5,000 worth of Tupperware, yes, I will absolutely have a Tupperware party.
1974. We're doing Tupperware parties now.
It was the 80s.
But you know, the other thing that just like, that just, it doesn't blow my mind.
That one's only
Pisses
3,000.
me off. It absolutely pisses me off. Is all the people that that are currently registered Republican because of the Ron Paul movement, who was someone who was non-interventionalist, laissez-faire, are now just absolutely chugging down Trump's balls, just absolutely, just like right
just
in
gobbling them down,
there, just
and you know what?
gobbling them down.
Well-
It is not often, and this is taking me back to Mark Wayne for a second. It's not often that I agree with Rand Paul on literally anything. Literally anything. On what color the sky is. But Rand Paul and his opposition to Mark Wayne Mullen
Oh yeah.
it was a thing of beauty. It was a thing of beauty. It was literally you did a thing that I find objectionable, and so for that I can't support you. And I really wish that more Republicans and more conservatives would really put their money where their mouth is, because you talk about morality, you talk about, patriotism. You are literally watching your country go down in flames, and you're like, "Yay, go America!"
That's a wonderful segment to the other part of this whole thing, which was even his own group doesn't agree with him. I mean, the National Counterterrorism leader resigned over the war in Iran. He literally was quoted saying Iran posed no imminent threat to our nation, and he made a note. And he didn't make this thing as like a quiet exit. He made it as a Claude Mason's from the Tea Party to the Tea-bagged Party. Fantastic.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
to be clear, Ron Paul wasn't part of the Tea Party. That was the co-op leader.
No,
from
yeah,
Fox.
but 100%. Like, good God.
But yes, you are
But
100%.
he left in a public like Twitter message. Like, he made it known his disagreement. That took a decent, like, while I don't agree with other, like, he was a Trumper from the beginning, but him actually looking at all the data and being like, this is dumb, why the did we do this, and being willing to take that resignation as his pushback against it. That's a lot of what the administration actually can do to voice their displeasure, is be like, I serve at the pleasure of the president. Oh, the president's doing something fucked, I'm the fuck out. That's all they can really do to voice their thing, and he did that. That was the counterterrorism leader, like director, who was like,
I think they overinterpret the pleasure of the president.
Some of them
they
absolutely.
overinterpret.
Some of them absolutely.
I think they absolutely do. Like, and it's not on our board, but like, even take Tulsi Gabbard for example. Like, Tulsi Gabbard said, Iran is posing no imminent threat. Like, they've told us the game, and they're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, in the words of Cardi B, what is the reason?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we here? Why are we doing this? Why are we going?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay.
you can throw in another fun. We're going to throw in another fun thing that I had noted later on, because I have a whole section. Like, we have show notes about things that we want to try to cover. I'm going to pull out the thing about that even Trump himself said. Like, we don't even need the oil. We're already one of the largest producers. So I don't even know why we're there. You're the president who made the call to
You made the call.
this. And his back and forth on, oh, we're going to leave, oh, we're going to stay, oh, we're going to leave, brings about another point that I made for our notes, which was Wall Street's noticed this. They've noticed that he flip-flops on how he does things and how he talks about things. Like, well, we might have to deal with stuff with Iran. People start getting worried and prices start to go down. And then he does it, and all the prediction people who are shorting different things like oil are not shorting it, putting bets that oil is going to go to 100, suddenly make a whole bunch of money And then he says,
Yep.
well, I'm thinking about pulling out. So all of the chaos then dies off, and it starts to bring the markets down. So they short it on different economy-based things, but they also predict that it's going to go up in other areas, and they make a whole bunch of money in this Trump effect that they've now defined it as, where
Yeah.
with how he says something and then quickly acts on it, and it's been noted that it's on average when he makes statements like that between a week and 10 days, so 7 to 10 days, that he makes a comment about something and then acts on it. And so you start seeing things starting to predict, and then people start doing all their option shares and so forth, and then it'll spike back up whenever he's suddenly, a week or so after he does something fucking crazy.
Yeah, he learned that from Elon Musk.
Oh, 100%. They're actively using their positions of power to make money for themselves and other people. That's why there's so much, quite literally, insider trading, because in one of his recent emails, he also said he is willing to sell seats to national security briefings to his donors.
Yep.
National security briefings. And that's not me making something up. That's not some liberal bullshit. That was in one of his fundraising emails.
Yep.
I will sell you a seat at a national security briefing, which is not just top secret, it's sometimes top secret word clearance, meaning you have to know a specific thing to get into the fucking meeting. You're not talking about like base level, oh, it's rumor mill level for like normal people, and then people have some level of security clearance, get a little bit more, and then you get secret, then top secret, and then fucking code word. It's stuff that level, which is literally national security risk.
They're turning security clearance into a blue check mark.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's insane whenever you see all of these people who get brought into these meetings, like tech giants and different oil executives, etc., who are then discussing how we sell Venezuelan oil.
Oh God, don't even get me started on that.
Oh my God.
Because I have a theory, but I won't say it because it is conspiracy theory, but it is what it is. Just know that I have a conspiracy theory about the Venezuelan oil and Iran and all of that stuff. I have a conspiracy theory. Maybe it's a good one, but I won't tell y'all because if they hadn't thought about it, I'm not going to give them the damn idea.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I said, ask the IMF, the World Bank. That's like, that's the thing is all of these conservatives and all of these conspiracy theorists, they were warned over a decade ago that and they said that it was going to be a Democrat that did it, and they said that the IMF and the World Bank, they want Venezuela and they want Iran because those are the only two countries that are still sovereign and didn't have an agreement with the IMF.
Mm-hmm. Valid. It's a valid point.
Valid point. But I want to keep this show moving.
Well, the other part that we can throw in for the Iran and everything else is the fact that Hegseth and the Department of State, the State Department, are asking for $200 billion in additional funding. When they cut taxes, they are not actively
take it from
getting
ICE?
stuff. Yeah, they ain't using it.
We'll get there. We're not there yet.
And they're basically saying, hey, we need $200 billion more dollars. You're already running the deficit up in an extreme amount. What the hell are you talking about? Where's that money coming from? Probably from the state, probably from the Department of Education that you're fully shuttering.
Nope. So here's the deal. Did anyone watch the Treasury Secretary on Meet the Press on Sunday?
No.
I didn't either, but I watched the clips of it. So let me tell you what happened.
It's usually how we get our information.
So the reporter asked if there were any plans to raise taxes to come up with this $200 billion that they needed, and Treasury Secretary Scott Bassett did not answer the question.
Ooh.
Did not outright say no. That's not what we're doing. They said that the framing of it is wrong, but did not actually answer the question. So all of that, we're not going to raise taxes and all that stuff. You can go ahead and throw that out the window because they've already thought about it.
Yep, it's probably on the list of options available.
Yep.
But they'll never tax their buddies in the 1%. They'll absolutely tax whoever the hell else.
They'll do something like we're putting in a freedom tax.
Yeah. Well, they're already working on the idea of multiple things, which is terrifying when you see them compiled together. Like the fact that they're already talking about utilizing the draft again, or at least getting everyone fully put into the draft rather than it being something you have to sign up for. They're just going to sign all 18 to 25-year-old men up for it, which is interesting because you can't find their information to let them vote, but you can immediately take their information and sign them up for a draft.
And speaking
Strange
of,
how you have that information, you sons of bitches.
And we're gonna, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this one before we move on to the SAVE Act. Also, another thing that Donald Trump said was, and this goes back to everybody in this cabinet is fucking idiots. Do you know who was the loudest voice in the room about going to war with Iran? And whose idea it was to begin with? Or Donald Trump?
Vance?
Pete motherfucking Hegseth.
Of course it was. He wants to put his note somewhere. He wants to seem like a big important person.
So, let's talk about the SAVE Act for a second. Because, listen, I don't give a shit what nobody says. This is a poison pill. Y'all can be like, well, all Americans need to have, if you have to get an ID to drive, then you should get an ID to vote. It's a poll tax. It is a poll
100%.
tax. That is exactly what it is. That means that LGBT people, that means that people of color, that means that low-income people, women who do not have the means to pay this poll tax and, or get the documents that they need to have, because those things cost money. So you are putting a financial barrier to voting.
Yep.
Yeah, the documentation required is already currently is already a poll tax, because
I couldn't.
If I don't have, I had to go get my Social Security card, because I lost it. So that was like $15, and I had to have that so that I could get a state ID, and because I didn't have my license yet to drive, so I got a state ID. And that's right around $50.
Yeah. Which, I mean, let's be honest, some people might hear $50 and be like, that's not that much. First off,
but that's only if those are the only two things that you need.
Yeah.
If you then need, because then you also need court documents or whatever if you've changed your name or some bullshit like that. And
killed me. Sorry.
The pop-up
your
that comes
your
up,
pop-up is just there it is. That's amazing. Keep going. So yes, the financial burden is there, and even if you take all of them into account, all of them in, and it's only $150 or some shit like that, let's be perfectly honest. With the fact that cost of things are still going up, especially post-Iran starting up, with the cost of everything going up, even though it wasn't going to be, he was going to lower all of our prices. $150 is a fuck ton of money to pretty much everybody. The only people that isn't
changed
is
from,
people who are making
$150,000. It quickly changed from he's going to lower all our taxes and he's going to lower everything and make America affordable again, to we love our liberal tiers.
Affordability is this word they made up. Bitch, shut the fuck up, ho.
Yeah.
But either way, this is going to be a thing that is going to cause chaos. They're already talking about putting ICE agents in.
They're already there.
At poll.
The polling locations.
Yeah, no, we haven't talked about. They're in the airports.
Yeah,
but so they're already causing confusion. They're already causing Here's what
just
I
like
think.
the KKK were like right outside of all the polling places.
Yeah, 100%. That's
Back
what
in the
that
day.
is. It is literally putting
Except
the
they weren't
KKK
state licensed.
Well, now they're state licensed and they're the Proud Boys. I mean, if you look at where the hell the Proud Boys and all of those douchebags ended up, they're not riding around in Penske and U-Haul trucks anymore. They're riding around in government-paid SUVs and still wearing their stupid masks to be able to go
Stand back
do
and
stuff.
stand by.
Oh my, yeah, 100%. That's what it is. And the test of how this would go and how it would be perceived is putting them in the airports. It's legitimately just
Mason?
getting them.
Mason, you son of a bitch. I got my Nintendo Switch. But you're right.
Both of
Yep.
them.
Yeah.
I got both Switches. I got a
I still
Nintendo
don't have a
Switch.
Switch 2.
Listen, I got it. I'm still paying for that hoe, but I got it.
But
Anyway,
But yeah,
the
I
whole-
agree. It's a whole concept of normalizing jackboot thugs in places where people are located, because it's going to start with the airports. Just like the TSA.
Mhm.
Because the TSA didn't used to be what it was until after 9/11.
right.
Let's be real.
What's the thing about it? TSA didn't exist.
exist
TSA
before
didn't
9/11.
exist. The DHS didn't exist. ICE didn't exist.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? These are things that did not exist pre 9/11.
Well, and
And
they've been advanced entirely because of the fear-mongering that the right has been using for the last 25, 30 years. We can go back farther than that,
Yep.
but so much since 9/11.
We're approaching the end
that-
game.
Yeah,
This is the end game. We are here.
Yeah, this is what
Yeah.
they've been building for 25 years, and it's been one of those things that people haven't been.
125 years.
Well, yeah, but are we talking about? Are we talking about since 1776, or are you talking about since Civil War? Which way are we going
that's
with it?
249 years, y'all. Let's.
I know.
let's do math
That's why I
correctly.
said the 125 was like, wait, which way are we going with it? Because it technically can be considered.
Well, I was talking about the
either
creature
way.
at Jekyll Island, but
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Meanwhile, I'm over here looking for a daggone nail file.
Yeah,
a
you
nail
keep
clipper
looking
so I can
around
clip
all
my
over the
nails.
place.
That's what
I'm
I'm
like,
looking
what
for.
the
I'm
hell
like,
are you
where's my nail clippers at?
The queer problems we all suffer through. Me,
I
I gotta go
I
take a
find
nice
this to be-
shower and like get this all cleaned up. I'm getting a little oily, but
I gotta do that too. Anyway,
it's
Yeah.
fucking moist.
it is more. Listen, can we talk? Just a side note about the motherfucking weather. What is happening?
what's
I
happening
know these
is
damn Republicans with
What-
their weather machines. They need to. They need
well,
to.
I
calm
was
the
gonna
fuck
say
down.
this is Mother Nature having her moment of being like, you bitches are trying to do what to me right now? You're rolling back what restrictions? Okay, here, have some bullshit.
It was
like,
90
oh, you wanted
degrees.
spring. You wanted spring. We're gonna make this hotter than hell, bitch.
I've heard you
It
all
was-
like seasons. Here's one day to feel them all.
It was 90 degrees
it was-
today.
it was-
Tomorrow it is going to be
92.
54
It was 12 degrees, and then
a week ago.
and then it went from 12 degrees where we had snow from the day before when it was 74, and we had shitty rain. Like we went from nice comfortable morning to really shitty wet rain and all kinds of crap in the afternoon to the temperatures being like, bitch, I'm tired, and just went into the teens. And then it snowed. We had edge of summer, we had spring, edge of summer, bad storms, into the fall, into winter, in a 36-hour period.
Yeah, it's wild out here. It's
Mother
wild.
And this is
Nature,
the part where we
Gaia,
say stock up
she
on storable
fucking
foods
pissed.
because
Oh, breaking news.
Mm.
The Treasury Department has announced that for the 250th anniversary,
Oh no.
all money going forward that is printed will have Donald Trump's name on it. That is going to be the signature going forward. This is the first time in history that a sitting U.S. president's name will be on the money. What the fuck is going on here today?
Thank God I'm going to use credit cards from here on out.
So
That
like they
infuriates me.
they audited Fort Knox, and then Trump was like, oh no, that's mine.
Yeah.
Like
This
is
is-
that what happened?
Jeez. That's insane.
I just saw that, and when I tell you, the way that just pissed me off,
Is that where did you see that?
it came through my Google alerts.
Like that bullshit stimulus check that we got.
Where
Waiting
is
for
our-
more of them.
Can you? First of all, where's my tariff dividend?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about
is my tariff
$2,000?
dividend? In ICE, that's where it is.
Insane. That
I
I'm
hate it
trying
here,
to look
bro.
that up. I'm so angry about that.
So while
I
y'all are
can't
looking
even
that
tell you.
up, I just
frozen.
gave you where we're at, but I want to give you.
President ICE.
I just want y'all to know that since that it has been 41 days since the DOJ
Oh no
broke
no
the
no!
law.
I updated it. Sorry, it has not
Okay.
been 41 days. The official number is 97 days since the
Oh.
DOJ broke the law, and it has been 430 days since DJT stated he would release the files on day one.
So,
Why are they
I just
still
want to know-
protecting these
And still, none of
pedophiles?
them bitches have even been prosecuted.
And
No,
so
no, no,
I just want y'all to
With
know.
the information that we have.
You want us to
I,
know
want-
what?
I just want y'all to know that all this shit that's happening, all of it, every single piece of it, Iran, the
Distraction.
Save Act,
Distraction.
the you know what I'm saying, the ICE out here just running amok in the streets,
Look
stand
over
back
here.
in the same
Look over here.
It's all
Puts
just
files
distraction
into
because
shredder.
that man is in the
Look over
Epstein
here.
files. That's all it is.
Look
That's
over
all it
here.
is. I just want y'all all to know about that.
Look over here, Shredder. That's all that's
They are
happening.
hoping that they can normalize pedophilia at some point, so that we just leave it alone.
So here's another fun part about that. When asked about IDs and when people should be getting IDs and stuff, the president of the United States said that girls as young as 6 should be able to get some level of identification. Why then?
Yeah, he considered 6 of age.
To be able to get an ID. Why is it a single digit, sir? That's terrifying.
Because if she 10, she can't get in. I hate myself for that. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate myself for that. Now you got to walk out the room.
No, that was
Ooh, you got them shorts on now. Hey.
that was. I have so many problems with that. Oh
Yeah.
Get up and
no.
get up and do that again.
no, I'm I'm not even in the flirty mood. That made me
Moving
angry
gaily forward.
so much. Thank you. Save us. Get us out of here. Shoes. We want to talk about shoes.
Are you? We don't need to talk about them shoes.
We absolutely
What
need
has,
to talk about them motherfucking shoes.
How's
First
Nike
off,
been doing?
no, I'm talking about Donald Trump trying to guess people's shoe size and then giving them shoes that don't fit. Poor old Marco Childboy Rubio is having the worst fucking time.
Can we talk about the fact that
He gave him clown shoes.
It's like, no, he didn't give him clown shoes. He gave him, look, Daddy, I'm a big boy shoes.
yeah, they are big. Look, they are big
Rubio
shoes.
is already a tiny man. Throw in the fact that now he's wearing shoes that are meant for fucking Andre the Giant, is what it looks like. Then some either tiny ass feet or the dementia is really setting in on Trump.
Yes. Yes, the answer is yes. Speaking of Marco
Well, he
Rubio,
should know, because he was talking about his small hands, like, way back when.
Yep.
But I guess he thought, because when he was in his carnival outfit, the headdress was so high, so it actually gave.
we
him
don't
some-
have to do this. We don't have to do
We
this. We don't have to do
absolutely-
this. I just want to know. Listen, Marco Rubio, wherever you are, blink twice if you need help. Like, we know
Please.
you're on a milk.
Please.
We know you're on a milk carton somewhere.
We had this moment for Melania in the first term. This term, it's you, baby. We just need to know.
Because-
Just let us know. Are you okay?
If you're not safe, if you're not safe, you look like you're not safe. Thank you, Mason. I knew it was good. I knew it was a good joke.
Do you know what, Mason? We've talked about this. Don't encourage them. But we also made the note that I believe 110%. I believe that Marco Rubio is only staying around long enough now until he gets the governorship of Cuba. Anybody else?
Oh,
Anybody else feeling that?
yeah.
He's only
I can
sticking
see
around until he gets that governorship.
By golly, you may have a point.
That
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
legitimately, he will resign and be the generalissimo of Cuba. That is what he's running for. He's waiting until he gets that. Because he's the one.
Okay.
For those that are unaware, because of all the other shit that's going on, we have a blockade blocking all oil imports. Not some, all oil imports to Cuba. They have had their first nationwide blackout due to not having enough fuel to run their fucking country, and they are legitimately having shit. No power means no water. It means no refrigeration for their food. It means they are being treated like a.
Haiti?
Let's be honest. Like Haiti, but I was gonna be like, let's be honest. The way that we've been treating a lot of the Caribbean countries, apartheid. They are doing what they can to just force them to be in this subjugated state.
That's because they don't like them brown people. So listen, we are, running short on time, and so I want to jump into y'all. Listen, I saw it. I was gonna leave it alone, but I saw it.
Oh, I was going to say one more thing.
That's too good. Thank you, Mason.
About Mark Wayne Mullen.
Okay.
Okay, so the funny thing is, I remember when Mark Wayne Mullen won his seat, the very first time he won his seat, and the reason that he won his seat was because he wasn't establishment. He wasn't an establishment Republican. Now, where'd that get us? Yeah,
listen. Okay, so now it's time for the pulpit. I need to find somebody to do some church stuff. So when it's time for them to pull people to the pulpit, do y'all want to go first? Because I'm already going to tell you mine is not going to take that long, but it does require some.
Are we wanting to at least address the fact that if you haven't looked at the Afro Man stuff,
okay, let's do 5 minutes. We can do 5 minutes for Afro Man.
I just want to give Afro Man his due. So good, because
that is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my whole life.
It is,
and
so
I went on an autistic rabbit hole.
Yay! I'm not the only one.
Because
I know nothing about this except for it's the title of the Josh Johnson video.
Oh,
so
okay, so
give the brief.
So
enlighten me, please.
And this is overhead, just a super high level thing. So, Afro Man did so.
But then I got high for those that are uneducated.
Yeah, because I got high, you know what I'm saying? Well, he's been eating off that since 2003.
100%, yeah.
But a confidential informant informed the police department that Afro Man had, in his home, had keys of illicit substances and a sex dungeon in which he was trafficking children.
Oh my.
And so the police raided his home.
When he wasn't there.
When he was not there. His
family
at the time wife and children were there, but he was not there. They they broke a bunch of shit.
Tore down a gate, broke down a
gate. Yeah. They called him because they were trying to get into the safe. And they were like, we don't want to destroy your safe, so can you give us the code? Gave them the code. They got in safe. There was nothing.
Was it 0420?
Shut up. There was nothing.
I approve of that.
There was nothing in the
could have guessed
in
it
the home.
themselves.
There was nothing in the home. Clearly, obviously. And so he asked them, "Are you guys going to fix my stuff you broke?" And the police officer looked at him.
At least throw him a pizza party. My God.
The police officer looked at him and smiled and said, "We don't have to do that, or we're under no obligation to do that." So Afro Man, doing what Afro Man does, made some songs. One of these
hilariously low budget songs. They're
hilariously low budget songs, but they're fantastic. One of these songs was about. So one of the officers was walking through the house on the security cameras and saw a lemon pound cake on the counter. And the way that he was staring longingly, this is like what's happening right there, longingly at this lemon pound cake, inspired Afro Man to write a song called Mama's Lemon Pound Cake about how this officer was longingly staring with lust in his eyes over this lemon pound cake. And so there was that song. Then there was a song where he insinuated that he may have slept with one of the other officers' wives.
The one that stared at him and said, "We're not obligated to do that."
Obligated to do that. He gave them nicknames. He called one of the officers Quasimodo. He called another one of the officers Droopy. He called the judge Droopy, and he called another one of the officers Gomer Pyle.
Pound cake.
No, there was Pound Cake. There was Gomer Pyle. There's Droopy, and then there was Lick 'em Down. What was it? Lick 'em Down something.
Lick 'em Down Lindsay or something like that.
Lick 'em Down Lindsay. So all of these officers were so appalled and offended and so hurt that they sued him for defamation.
The trial videos.
And the trial was live streamed.
Oh, so good. So good.
And it's so good. It's so fucking good.
Because the officers have to prove that they were under a emotional turmoil by what he did by releasing those songs, and had to describe. Officer Poundcake had to describe how hundreds of pound cakes were delivered to the police station for him, and it made him so upset.
And how other officers
started referring
were calling
they had
him
to go soft.
Lemon Pound Cake.
Yep.
And then at one point, Afro Man in one of the songs calls the officer a son of a bitch, and
I just remembered that one. Fuck.
So the defense attorney was like, well, no, he had no way of knowing you were a son of a bitch. And the officer responds with, well, no, she's been dead for years.
She's a bitch, but she'd been dead for years.
Damn.
Then
so
there was
dumb.
So then one of the officers then tried to say that, like, the reason that him and his wife got a divorce was because through all the stress of all of this stuff. The defense got the wife on the stand, and the wife was like, so they asked, was this stress the reason for your divorce? And she was like, no, that's not the reason why we got a divorce.
On the stand, basically said, no, that's not why I divorced him. He's a piece of shit, basically. Like,
so
was he really sleeping with the?
No.
Oh.
So needless to say,
It's like, was that the reason?
Needless to say, they did not win this case.
And the entire thing that Afro Man did was he wore a flag suit through the whole thing. And
the whole every day he had this American flag
big
suit.
obnoxious glasses. It was just it was so good. Oh, if you haven't seen the videos, if you haven't seen the trial, and you just need a moment, and you just need a moment of zen, a moment to just laugh, just go look into the whole thing. And I'll happily throw it out. Josh Johnson's routine for it, like his thing that he put together for it, was
puts it together perfectly.
Real simple summation, really beautifully done. It's
perfect.
Great.
It's perfect. So, okay, now that we've gotten that done, let's call these motherfuckers to the carpet. Who want to go first?
Tyler, you want to go first?
I guess I'll go first.
All right.
So, I am calling
Pause 1 second. Mason, you just can't say that randomly. The quadriplegic cornhole champ that shot his friend. You're going to have to put those in the chat while you do your thing because I need to know what's happening with that one. Go ahead, Tyler. Sorry. That was just wild to me.
That's a whole thing. I know about that one. Mason, way to bring it up at a point to derail us, but JB, you need to look into that.
Listen.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Coming up.
I know that was a whole thing.
Go ahead.
But
sorry.
You have your pulpit.
All right. The sitting Attorney General of Oklahoma, Jitner Drummond, I am calling you to the pulpit. Why? Why am I calling you to the pulpit? Well, see.
Now I want to make a pulpit thing that we can put up and have done. So keep going. Sorry.
As you all know, the Trump administration has been chomping at the bits to collect all of the state's voter registration information for every state. They say it's to eliminate voter fraud, etc. But Gentner, you didn't have to sell us out the same way that your family sold all that land that they got from stolen means from the Osage County. You didn't have to do that. You didn't.
This is a spicy
one. And I don't care how good the agreement was that you say you had to, guarantee certain things were in place. You didn't have to do it. Because in doing so, you admitted that Oklahoma doesn't have the ability to regulate their own elections. Like, I don't know if you realize that. You're an attorney general, so you should realize that. But in turning the information over, you're admitting that that the state of Oklahoma is not competent enough to run their elections fairly. So.
Calling y'all dumb.
Fuck you and everybody live in your house. Sometimes you gotta just end it with a fuck you and everybody live in your house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have any Pioneer Woman stuff in my house.
Is that who that is, the Pioneer Woman?
The Pioneer Woman is the wife of one of his relatives, another Drummond. Yeah. That lives on the stolen land from the Osage people that Gentner Drummond and the Drummond family made sure was kept out of the movie version of, what was the name of that movie? What was the name of that movie? Y'all help me out.
Oh, Lord.
The Pioneer Woman?
You're asking the wrong one.
Do you think I pay attention to white women?
No, this was a movie about it was actually about that
the Fort Osage one. Yes, we watched that movie together.
Yeah. What was it called?
I don't know. It was on Apple TV. I can't remember, but it was good.
A flower
a flower rots in Texas. I don't know.
But
you're gonna make me look it up. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah.
I'm so excited now.
I'm looking it up right now. Bam. Killers of the Flower Moon. Bam.
Yeah.
Same time.
That's it.
Yeah, the Drummond family basically lobbied to have them exclude that from the film because they didn't want the bad publicity. Even though they are mentioned in the Killers of the Flower Moon book. Because the Drummond family they are the people that own the majority of that land that was stolen from the Osage Nation. So.
Okay. So.
The more you know.
the more you know. So again, fuck you and everybody live in your house. Tig, go ahead.
Hang on, I'm trying something real quick. I really want this to work. I'm excited. I'm hopeful. It's probably not, but I'm trying. Please work.
Do you see how ADHD just affects us all?
Shush. Okay, I'll figure that out later. It's gonna pop up for a split second on the stream and then it went away. It's fine. I'll figure that out later. I'm doing that though. It's gonna be part of the thing. Oh, I don't even know how I'm gonna do it. So, for me, and shut up. I'm trying stuff. For me, I want to call down the Secretary of State, Pete Hegseth. Bring your bitch ass down here.
That's not. He's the Secretary of Defense, my love.
Or defense. I don't. Rubio. I got
Who
distracted
is-
by the Rubio comments
Who
earlier.
is state? I forget.
Yeah,
Rubio.
Rubio.
Oh.
Yeah, but like I give a fuck. It's two douchebags in a trench coat.
And a headdress.
So yeah, and a headdress.
With little hands.
Get your and tiny feet. We're gonna keep that rolling. So
And
He's
small
like
penises.
a doll. He's like, he's
so
like a living
anyway,
doll.
Hegseth, you dipshit, come on down. So first and foremost, fuck you. You basically want to prove that you're some kind of tough guy. You're not. You're a piece of shit. You decided to go to war with a country that we had no reason to because we had obliterated their ability to create any nuclear material because they were an imminent threat. You lied. You're a lying piece of shit. You then decided that you wanted to spend or get $200 billion more in funding for this war that has already cost American lives, has already ruined multiple radar sites that allowed us to actually see some of the crap that was happening in that area. You have slowly pushed a higher level of readiness for our armed forces that is basically looking like we're starting to prep for sending troops in. We just got the fuck out of there from a shitty plan with the enemy that we had been fighting, that your president had made the decision to push us into because he wanted to find some way to get some deal and make it seem like he was doing something. But then, because he had set a deadline that was unacceptable, he forced Biden to try to deal with it, and we ended up having the problems that we did. It was through your president's actions that resulted in the bombing at that gate. Don't care what anyone else says, that's what fucking happened. But then you take all of this tough guy attitude, start trying to bring back Confederate general names to bases because that matters to you because you are a racist piece of shit. Then, on top of that, you have the unmitigated gall to take a budget that is already so fucking extreme and use it for your own personal, and I don't want to get these numbers wrong because people need to know the actual numbers. Okay, so you took a budget that is meant to supply quality arms, ammunition, and readiness for our military that you love to spout off as the best in the world. We probably are because we have such a well-funded military. But that doesn't change the fact that you decided to spend, let me see, you spent a significant end of fiscal year amount of $93 billion in September of 2025. I'm sorry, if that wasn't clear, that was $93 billion in a month because you wanted to use up the money. So how did you spend that? Well, let's see. You spent 15, or it might be 93. No, it might actually be $93 billion. And part of those expenditures included $15.1 million on steaks. How many fucking cows did you butcher to make your budget? $6.9 million in lobsters. You self-funded the entire Maine lobster companies. You spent $225 million on furniture, including a $100,000 grand piano. Why does your Department of War the only reason I'm using that is in a mocking tone, you piece of shit, is needing a grand piano. What functional use do you have for that in your Department of War? Are you going to drop it back at the back end of a KC-46? Are you going to drop it out of a plane onto somebody? It's one hell of a costly bomb. Let's see, is there anything else? You spent $5.3 million on Apple devices. You spent $140,000 on donuts. $140,000 on donuts in a month? What the fuck's wrong with you? $124,000 on new ice cream machines for everything. Don't get me wrong. I have worked in places that have allowed me to see how the government budgets work. I've worked at private sector jobs that let me understand how budgets work, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And that doesn't just mean it's gone and it gets rolled into something else. That means Congress sees you didn't use the money, so they're going to pull it into some other pet project. So there's this mentality of, well, we've got to make sure we use up our money before the end of the year. Otherwise, they won't give it to us next year, or we won't be able to make the point that we need more money. I don't understand how you can justify needing more money when you spent upwards of, just looking real quick, almost $37 million on steaks, lobster, and king crab. You don't need that $25 million. You don't need to have the furniture for literally the Pentagon replaced. Because $225 million on furniture? Where? And what friend did you buy it from? Go sit your stupid, childish, piece of shit ass down and get us the fuck out of Iran before you cost more lives, because you want to look like a big tough guy. You want to look like a big tough guy for your big orange commander-in-chief. Get the fuck out of here.
At least this time they didn't shoot a missile through it so that they could justify remodeling it.
We ain't doing that conspiracy level. I've been there. I know the people who walk that building. They will come for you. We ain't doing that one.
I'm kidding.
I know. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that one though, because I ain't dealing with that. But yeah, fuck you, peakhead, Seth. There we go.
Okay. Erica Kirk,
Do I need to get this video thing ready?
bring your ass down.
It's Fransby. She's not Kirk.
It's Erica Kirk, because you can't spell Erica Kirk without 3 Ks. Bring your ass down here. Tig, if you don't mind playing the clip I sent you.
I need a brief moment to get it prepped, but we'll transition.
And we're gonna do this.
Why did that pop up? Hold on.
We're gonna
go back
we're gonna
to
do
our
this
other one
together.
real quick. Sorry. Oh, I know.
And I'm gonna watch it again myself because I need to laugh. It's about a minute long. We're gonna just follow me. Follow me on this.
Give me some technical difficulty moments here.
Do 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 do. And Tyler, for lack of a, so we can all watch this together.
Why is
Please.
it messed up? Give me a brief second, everybody. I didn't know I had to prep this, so it's not doing what it should do. Which part is messed up? Let me just get rid of a couple things. Oh, that should be there. Aha, there we all are. Oh, I don't know if I can do the video. I'm just going to say it that way.
Okay. Well, if you haven't seen it,
I'll do it this way. Give me 1 second. I can add it in. I just need to adjust something. Because this wasn't prepared, but I'm trying to make it work.
look at all this talking. You could have been preparing it this whole time.
No, I couldn't, because I couldn't do it while we were live streaming. I should have done it beforehand. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Figuring it out. It's fine. Keep talking. Start your other
For
stuff.
those of you who don't know, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So for those of you who don't know, there is an internet personality, comedian or of some sort, who goes by the name of Drewski. Drewski is someone who does skits, parodies, if you will. He has parodied, everything. He has gone after the black church.
That'll work.
He has gone after NASCAR. He has gone after, all kinds of things. And this time he took a stab at conservative white women. Drewski has a budget. And so in that budget, he, White Stick style, turned himself into a white woman, a white woman who looks very, very similar to one Erica Kirk with 3 Ks. And we're gonna try to get this going. If we can't get it going, it's fine. But please,
we're gonna
by
like
all
this.
means, take the chance if you can. Go and look at it and just get into it. This has made.
Okay, I think I've got it now.
Okay, if you've got it, then we can play it. Because I'm gonna play it again in my head because it's.
That's tiny though.
I can't make it any bigger because I'd have to change so many things.
Oh, no! Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We don't need it. It's
Oh, yeah.
fine.
I can do-
Just do full screen. We don't need to be on.
Yeah,
there.
I've got my quick fix. Let me just throw this onto this.
Tig screen is the eventuality of an anomaly inherent in the system.
Shut up. I'm making this work. All right, we're just gonna close all of us so it isn't visible. There's that. There's that. There's where the fuck's the other one?
Listen, y'all, we had a lot going on today, so I had to, for you ready?
Nope. Keep going.
Okay. I had to first of all rest in peace to Papa Shango. We went to the homegoing service was today. It was beautiful and wonderful, and we miss you every day. So I just wanted to go ahead and say that.
That's the best you're getting.
Okay, so that's fine. We can do this. So go ahead and hit play on that, and let the people get what they got.
All right.
On your feet!
All right, because it's wild, man. It's wild. So here we go.
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
How about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
This is wild.
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. We are all his children.
Fucking look. Oh my god.
But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
That eye contact is so disturbing.
There's another one that does it even better.
sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have organic hot cup.
The dog
Yes,
takes me out
everything
every time. The
organic.
dog takes me out. But it's like the second coming of Rhaegar. So
4, 3,
it's the you're holding the tears while also smiling for me.
4,
Like
3, 2.
okay, so like
We
can
have
go
to
ahead and stop it
protect
there
all
and come
men
back
in
to us.
America.
I
Especially
just wanted y'all to get a
all
little taste
white
of it.
men in America.
So this happened, right?
Those are the boys that we care
Are you
about
going
in this
to top
country.
it so we can keep going? 'Cause-
America is built
Are you
on
I'm having a
You
great
read
time.
this?
I'm watching the very
Okay.
end. I'm in
Keep
now.
going.
This
Yes.
poor guy.
Listen, that black
they
man was
are
like,
the ones who mattered most.
Get on
So-
your feet!
as we go through, and and we all watched it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
delete this one.
Conservative.
I'm back.
Conservative women were pissed. High key pissed about all of this. Your face is still okay. There we go. You fixed it.
I fixed it.
Conservative women were high key pissed about all of this because they felt like he was making a mockery of them, and
No, she did that enough on her own.
Erica Kirk responded and just said, "If I were to put on blackface in a skit, I would be canceled and called racist." Sweetie, sweet cheeks, sweet my love, we already call you that. We already call you racist. We've already seen the things that you've said, done, and we call you racist. We are calling out your behavior. Here's the thing about that video.
And a chumma.
Here's the thing about that.
She's in the Epstein files. Under Fransby.
Is that verified?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. But anyway, like
she had a very inappropriate relationship with a 15-year-old.
Allegedly. I'm not getting sued by TP.
There were text messages.
I'm not getting sued by TP USA today. Anyway. The reason that video hit the way that it did and hit you the way that it did is because it was spot fucking on. The facial expressions, the movements, the things that he was saying were spot on to you. So what Drewski tends to do is hold a mirror up to people that he is parodying. The fact that you felt the need to say, if I was in blackface and did this skit, I would be canceled and called a racist. There is not a history of blackface. Oh, sorry, let me try that again. There's not a history of whiteface, because that's what you called it, of whiteface that carries the same weight as blackface. And you know that. I'm so tired of people trying to do this. Why do people want to be oppressed so bad? Why do you want to be oppressed so bad? Why? What is the reason? You get to have the ability to literally stand on your own and be like, this is who I am. And we can make fun of you for it without it being an avatar for your entire race.
Why do they want to be oppressed so bad? Affluenza. Remember that one?
I have that book, by the way. Yes, Spencer. She is. Drewski did his big one with this one. I'm not gonna lie. Like, check it out. Watch the whole thing because it's actually really, really fucking funny. But I think you, Erica, have, first of all, like you, and I'm trying to not go too far into my I don't want to get called racist and say I don't like white people because clearly we know that's not the case. But it is so tiring and so frustrating that to watch someone like Erica Kirk, who is weaponizing her grief against the rest of us. I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of watching you cry and laugh at the same time. I'm so tired of you stare longingly at the camera, creepily at us. I'm tired of all of it. I'm tired of seeing you. I would like for you to go raise them babies. If you could go just
as
do
long
that,
as you raise them to not be racist pieces of shit, because then we'd have a problem.
You know, like go raise them motherfucking babies. And yes, Mason, there was not a blemish. The makeup was on point. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a saying.
Spencer.
There's a saying in the black community
Listen this to y'all.
that a hit dog will holler.
Mm-hmm.
Erica Kirk has been hollering this whole time because she keep getting hit. And what you need to do is go over there and deal with Candace. Because Candace Owens been on your ass for the last month and she ain't letting go.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I have to agree with Candace Owens on something is a very bad day. So what I'm going to need for you to do is go home, grieve your racist ass husband.
And that fucking conspiracy between the two of them is just wild. Like I can't even.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you go raise them babies. Go home. First of all, your job as a woman was to be in the home. Why do we keep seeing you?
According
Now,
to
I
your
don't believe-
own former husband.
I don't believe that a woman's job is in the home, but your husband did. So go home. Go home, Roger.
I could say something, but I won't.
Mm-mm. Don't get us any more trouble.
You know what, Spencer? You are spot on. I really do. I think Charlie Kirk wanted. I think Charlie wanted to marry Candace. I really think they had a secret love affair going on, but there ain't no way he could take no brown girl to the house. So he found the most robotic white woman he could find, and then she got him killed. But we're not gonna keep going there. We're gonna go ahead and leave it there. Erica, go raise them babies and leave us the fuck alone. If you didn't come around, we wouldn't have to talk about you. And on that note, this has been another episode of Queer and Present Danger.
Yep.
Do you want to leave out with Erica Quirk?
What is
Because
Erica
that video
Quirk?
is hilarious.
Is that the thing you just? Do you know how long it took us to get the other one set up?
I mean, at this point, I know
It's
how
only
I'm going to do it.
32
It's going to be
seconds.
that. It's going to be that same setup before. There's an Erica Quirk.
Yes.
Is it the drag queen?
Different drag queen, yeah.
Well,
She's
Drewski's
hilarious.
not a drag queen.
Ah.
Drewski is a heterosexual. Oh, and the best part about it, I forgot about this. So, because I love my people. I love my people so much.
Carol Baskin.
So, when all the backlash came up and all the white folks was, and all of the white women were mad and was like, this is whiteface and this is racist and this and that. Drewski responded with just putting a photo of him and his grandfather, who happens to be a white man.
Nice.
Amazing.
Check and mate.
Yeah.
Erica, take your ass to the back.
I know we're wrapping, but I have a question for the two of you. Have either of you seen the AI Iran Trump video?
Yes. We are not playing videos all day. It is time to go to bed. It is 11:30.
We're done, but if either of you hadn't, I'm showing it to you after this. It is
It is 11:30. I have to go to bed.
insane. If
I have a long
anyone
day
else
tomorrow.
hasn't seen it,
The
go watch
one
it.
where they're in the
It's
Oval
insane.
Office.
No, the Lego one.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't seen. I saw one.
I'm
And it
gonna
was
show it
like
to you
they're in
after
the
this.
Lego
But
office.
anyway.
and they're wearing like Teletubby costumes,
Oh, no.
but they have the
This is-
American flag on them.
This
He's
is
like,
different. It's a whole other thing. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show it to you after we off. But we're gonna say goodbye.
This is why
everybody.
we start. This is why we start this show at 9:00.
Yep. 100%. But JB, you were saying.
That's why we
This has
try
been
to.
another episode of Queer and Present Danger. Thank y'all for coming. On behalf of Tyler and Tig, just know that we love y'all and we will see y'all. Let me make sure that we don't have nothing going on. Because
It
the
would be
last
the
time,
9th.
the 9th, let me make sure we ain't got nothing happening on the 9th. Because I just want to make sure, because I don't want no problems. No, we'll be good.
We should be good for the 9th.
We're good for the 9th, so we will see y'all on the 9th to talk about some more shit that happens, because God knows what's going to happen. And
we're bad about it, but let's go ahead and try it because none of us like doing it. If you liked the episode, liked the goofy professionalism of it,
Smash that bell!
Ignore my tech. my tech stuff. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, etc. It does help us out in getting our videos out to more people. We appreciate anyone who stopped in. And Mason, as always, you're a fucking hoot.
Thank you. Thank you, Spencer. I love you, boo-boo. Also, yes, I do pronounce whip with the same way that I say fight. It's just a thing that I do now.
True. Wait.
Damn it, Stewie.
And thank you, Witness Protection 4233.
Yes, thank you for coming in. We appreciate all of our people. Hey, our goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. We can do that if you guys share the video and make sure
invite
that
friends. Tell them to come in and just
Invite
listen to
friends.
Mason talking bullshit in the background.
Mason be giving us bullshit in the background. Like we're trying our best to get this going. You know, slow and steady wins the race. I want to get one of them. I got a little spot right here on my wall for the little plaque that you get when you hit the things, and I want it. Like it's just been sitting here. I won't put nothing on it because I want a little plaque because y'all won't be able to tell me shit after that. Good night. I'm tired.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks.